Okay, we're supposed to find the sum of this series right here, which after examination looks like it's a geometric series because you can multiply any term by -3 to get the next term. And here's how you'd figure out the value of r, the common ratio. Take any term, divide by the one in front of it. So 39 divided by -13 is -3, and you can do a double check to see that -3 times 39 is -117. Okay. Of course, you could just list all the numbers from -13 multiplied by -3, put them in a column, and add them up. But the idea is to use a formula. Okay, and here's the formula we're going to use. The sum of a finite geometric series is given by the first term times the fraction 1 minus r to the nth over 1 minus r. We know a sub 1, the first term is -13, but we don't know how, and we know r, -3, but we don't know how many terms there are. So we're going to use this formula to find what n is. We know that a sub n, the nth term, is -9,477. So here's a sub n is equal to the first term times the common ratio raised to the n minus 1 power. If we divide both sides by -13, we get a 729 over here equals -3 to the n minus 1. Now, if 729 wasn't a power of -3, we might have to use logarithms to find n. But here it is, -3 to the 6th power is 729. I found that by locating the prime factorization of 729, noting that that number is divisible by 3. I kept dividing by 3, and then I proved it here. Okay, so I can replace 729 by -3 to the 6, still equals -3 to the n minus 1, so these exponents must be equal. 6 equals n minus 1, so there are 7 terms in this series. And now we're ready to use this formula. S sub 7, n is 7, is equal to the first term, -13, times 1 minus r to the nth, to the 7th power, over 1 minus r. So there's what the formula looks like after you substituted. -3 to the 7th, well, there it is over here, -2,187. 1 minus a -2,187 is 2,188. 4 goes into 2,188 evenly because the last 2 digits are divisible by 4. And if you actually do the calculation, you get -7,111. That's what these 7 terms add up to. And here's kind of proof. Using the summation formula in Desmos, the sum from n equals 1 to 7 of this formula right here, -13 times the common ratio raised to the n minus 1, is -7,111. There you go. Hope that helped. And if you have any questions, post a comment.